You have apps for focus, notes, tasks, meetings, but are they actually helping? Let's fix that. Have you ever felt like you spend more time managing your tools than doing your work? I mean, isn't technology supposed to make things easier? But sometimes it just multiplies the chaos. I've talked to many leaders who can't keep up with all the communication platforms, and worse, can't find information when they need it. In this video, we'll talk about how technology quietly steals focus, learn how to simplify your digital systems, and build a rhythm that keeps tech working for you, not against you. Leaders often adopt new tools to solve problems, but every new tool adds a new layer to manage. You start with one app for communication, another for tasks, and another for notes, and suddenly your day is fragmented. You're switching platforms more than you're leading. So how do you simplify your tool stack? Start by identifying what each tool actually does for you. If it doesn't directly support clarity, communication, or execution, it's clutter. You don't need every feature. You need the right few tools that align with how you lead. And even better, choose tools that talk to each other, not compete with each other. There's 3 primary tool stacks you need for your own personal productivity, and it's even better if these can be integrated together. So first of all, a task system, how you track what needs to be done. Second of all, a calendar system, how you schedule your meetings and tasks. And a third one, which is an information system, which on one side is how you keep notes, and the other side is how you keep files. And just a hint here, don't keep files in your email inbox. By the way, I wrote a book called I'm Not Neat, But I'm Organized, which talks about how to streamline your incoming emails and organize your tasks to be productive. And be sure to check below for a link. Technology becomes productive when it fits into a rhythm. And decide when you will accomplish these things. Checking messages, when you plan, and where the information lives. Have one app for communication, one for tasks, one for notes, or sometimes there's apps that integrate all of them, and those are the best. Personally, I use an app called Noteplan, which is only for Mac, but it combines a task, calendar, and notes all in one, and I love it. Other people use built-in tools like Microsoft or Google or project management platforms. Whatever you use, keep it simple, keep it consistent. When your tools have clear roles, your brain does too. The brain thrives on order. Now, along with simplifying your tool stack, you also need to simplify your processes. And this has to do with knowing what tool is used for what task and what process. So, for example, if you are doing communication with your team, you don't want to be using all sorts of different channels to communicate. Keep it to one particular channel that everybody uses. If you're sharing information, be clear about how that information will come out and what tool you will use. Is there some kind of shared document that everybody can go to for the latest updates? And the other thing to remember is to organize your information for how you think. Start with bigger picture buckets and then narrow down little by little in order to keep things discrete and organized. So for example, I have a folder that, for example, would say leadership team. And then under leadership team, it might be another folder such as meetings or documents or projects. However you organize that information, think of how your brain would look for information. It's important to keep in mind that it's best to use tech to amplify, not to replace leadership. Technology can enhance communication, but it cannot replace connection. Don't hide behind screens. Use them to support relationships, not to substitute for them. Automate what's repetitive. Be present where it matters. And let tech handle the routine so you can focus on the relational. Intentional technology simplifies your world so you can lead with clarity. It's not about using less tech. It's about using it on purpose. When every tool has a defined purpose, you get back to the one that you can't automate, which is focus. You don't need more apps. You need more alignment. Simplify your systems, define your rhythm, and let your tools work for you. When technology works for you, not against you, you gain back that focus that leadership requires. And that is how you become a more effective and productive leader. Subscribe for more tools and rhythms to help you lead intentionally.